What is up, everybody? Welcome to the very first episode of the Third Night Podcast. I'm your host, Joven. Joining me are my co-hosts, Nisha
Hi, you guys.
and Casey.
Hi guys.
All right. So this is a very special episode because it's our very first episode, and I just want to bring attention to the fact that we have all known each other for about 5 years now. I'm gonna make you both feel really old.
5 years now.
Damn, has it been that long?
Yep. And it all started in that fateful day on January 4th, 2017.
Also known as the worst day of my entire life.
Wow.
Meeting you guys.
To be honest, I think I still remember the first day.
The start
Like how
of
we
our
met.
high school lives.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely interested. So what are the first impressions that you guys have of each other, though? I'm genuinely curious of that.
Like to be honest, first impression
Yeah.
was pretty terrifying, I'm not gonna lie.
What do you mean by terrifying, dude? Wait, I terrified you? Wait, what?
Wait, did we terrify you?
Everyone in the class terrifies me.
Everyone
Because,
terrified
like,
you? No
I think
way.
all of us
Really?
are new to school, so like we
Yeah.
just all of us have just transferred over, and then we were meeting in this classroom for homeroom, I think. Yeah. And for some reason, when I walked into the class, no one turned on the lights.
Oh, what? We were all sitting in the dark?
Shit.
What was that?
Wait,
Yeah,
so you
everyone
just
was
go
sitting in
into
the dark.
Class? Wait, sorry to cut you off there. So you just go into class and then not turn on the lights or anything?
Wait, what?
Just
I
went
don't
to a
remember
dark
this.
room? Wait, what?
Like I just walked into the class because they say to go to this classroom. I walked into it and I said, oh, so these are my classmates. Huh?
These are my people.
Wow.
Everyone's just sitting there looking on their phone. Everyone in silence. No one's talking to each other. No one turned on the lights as well. It was
Oh,
so
wow.
dark.
This is so bizarre.
And then I looked around and said, well, this is the end of my high school life.
This is so bizarre.
Hasn't begun yet. It's already the end.
Okay, well, that's a good transition to what we're gonna talk about today. I hope I didn't frighten you too much. From what I remember, I always thought you were like the really shy kid before I got to know you, Casey. And Joven was like the opposite. He was just like really loud.
Was I the bad boy of the class?
You wish. You seriously wish.
Oh, to be honest, I can't actually remember like how we got close to each other. It's like it just happened one day.
Oddly
Just like
enough,
out of the blue, we just start talking to each other, and then we're here now, 5 years later.
who would have thought, honestly? I mean, I don't
How did
even...
it all happen? Anyone remember?
I mean, I haven't even kept up with like some of my old high school friends, and somehow you guys stuck around. So glad to be here.
I'm kind of touched by your words right there, Nisha. But I'm just gonna shatter your expectations right
Why
now.
would you do that?
Because I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were, when I first met you, actually talk to you for the first time. Not gonna lie, your accent kind of gave me a very
Oh,
white trash Californian vibe. Right
oh
there.
no!
Wow, that's gotta be.
You know this doesn't go away,
Yeah, I
right?
thought you were that.
You know
kind
I
of
can't
girl.
turn this off, right?
No, I feel here's the funny thing. I feel like your accent has gotten more Malaysian the longer that you're here. I feel like when I first met you, your accent was
that's
actually
expected.
pretty bad though. Like thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, kind of terrible, legit.
Is it bad though? Like
She
having
just
a
sounds like a
Californian
very
accent?
obnoxious white girl from
The valley,
very
'cause I feel-
obnoxious white
yeah.
redneck.
Really? To be honest, I kind of like that though.
Well, kind of expected. You like that?
Get
Someone
that case out of
appreciates
my
me.
face, bro.
Yeah, it's like it's like the American.
See, someone
accent, like,
appreciates me. Joven, you
You
should
just
take
sound so
notes.
obnoxious. I'm sorry, Nisha, but the fact that's just the facts, man. That's my genuine impression of you, man.
Sadly enough, you're not like the
when I
first one to call me
legit
that.
talk to you. Come on, man.
I mean, some background, I guess. First impressions, yes.
Oh yeah, first impressions. Yeah, because I remember walking to the class. I think I saw both of you as well. You two are there's only 2 rows of tables in that class, if I remember correctly, and you guys are sitting right at the end of both of the rows.
Huh.
Yeah. So and then I look over to you guys, and it's early in the morning. Everyone's hasn't really gotten their hair straightened out yet or stuff like that. Everyone still has their bad hairs and stuff, and it's oh my gosh, this is quite scary.
high school, man.
Can I survive high school?
That's just what it is.
Wait,
I mean,
Casey. Speaking of like impressions, wait, how did we actually like connected? Like you and me, how do we like actually like got together and talked and like be friends? Like I don't recall.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how we befriend.
Exactly, dude. It's like it's kind of strange,
But I
isn't it?
do remember like the early mornings in class. Because like I remember I'm usually the first one to arrive
Oh, and then I would
in
be
school.
the second guy who's always in class with you,
Yeah,
right?
you probably be the second one. So we just wait in the classroom for homeroom to start, and we're just sitting there chatting. Sometimes we just like watch YouTube together, just like show each other some clips that we found funny.
that's very
Like
cute.
before. Yeah, I guess that's what we did back then. I'm not exactly sure like how we got close to each other though.
That
That's
is
weird.
something to like
That's
get.
cute.
Especially with Nisha. I'm just like,
It's like so
I
strange,
can't
man.
think.
I
I can't
remember
remember.
like
Me.
my first meeting of Nisha, but I don't remember like connecting with you the most, Casey, which is kind of strange in a way. But who cares, man? You know, we're all still here. We're all still friends. You know.
I can't remember meeting both of you. The only person I can remember meeting is our mutual friend.
Yeah, it's like we met through our mutual
Yeah,
friends, and I guess
yeah.
that's how the entire group formed. Yeah, and especially I think our relationship with our class itself is kinda tight because it's quite a small class, so
That's what she said.
we
Then
only have
again,
each
I
other.
haven't talked to anyone from that class in over 5 years. Just you guys. So for now, I do want to talk about those weird high school moments that we've experienced because, like we've said, our high school was kind of strange.
Dude. Dude, I got a freaking story for you right now, dude. So, okay, so there was this guy, I'll just
Okay.
call him Jack for anonymity's sake. That's not actually his real name, but we'll just call him Jack, okay? So this was actually during the first, funny enough, this has actually happened in the first day. So this was just me and I was just like, I think it was just during breakfast. And I was just sitting on a bench, okay? Then this guy from another class, same year as me, approaches me. So he comes, I was sitting down, he was standing up, okay? I was facing his groin, essentially,
Okay.
okay? Okay, I know where this is going,
Very
but
important
just bear with
detail.
me, guys. So I was like, oh, shit, who's this guy? So he was like, okay, so he actually just came and introduced himself. So he said his name was Jack. He was like, oh, cool, nice to meet you. He was like, I kind of got like a very strange vibe off of him, like off the bat. He was like, you can sense like something's like completely off about him. Something about his voice, you know.
I've met Jack and I know what you mean.
This guy is like being extremely nice right now, but you can sense like the vibe is not right with him, man. You could tell right away. So I shook his hand and just said, oh, not cool, nice to meet you. Moved on. What I later found out was oh my god, this story, man. Oh, it's pretty
Are
freaking
we even able to
disgusting.
tell
Graphic
this?
warning, guys. This is like,
Graphic warning.
dude, this is gonna sound
Okay.
Graphic
pretty
warning,
graphic right now.
everyone.
So apparently, one of our other classmates told me about who Jake guy really was. Apparently, so what he did was oh my god, this is pretty disgusting, guys. What he did was, so he took was it a picture? Wait, I know you guys know this story as well. Did he like take a picture or
Um,
was it sent to him?
I'm gonna give you the sugar-coated version. Essentially,
Yeah,
he.
I mean, yeah, if that's the case, then you go on, Isha. Just continue the story.
Oh
It's so
my god,
freaking
I'm
funny,
not
guys.
even
Oh
sure we're
my
supposed to be
god.
talking about this.
No. We're gonna freaking talk about this right now.
He took a video of his southern hemisphere while at school property and somehow sent it to a classmate of ours. And us essentially, like, you know, with these things, that video spread around the school
Yeah.
and everyone knew what it looked like, apparently. Except for us. Oh, you've never heard of this?
No, this is the first time I'm hearing
That's
about
like
it.
You're
the
kidding.
extremely brief version of what happened, man. Can you like actually like can you go into more details, dude?
It's basically that. He took a
No.
classmate's phone.
You're skipping a lot of details right now.
Oh my god. Okay, he took a girl's phone. Let's call her Lisa. So he
Okay.
took Lisa's phone, went to the male bathroom,
Oh my God.
and started filming himself doing things to himself.
Doing what things exactly? You can do a lot of
I'm-
things in the bathroom.
Yeah, you wanna name
to
him?
further add on, I mean, he went to the freaking like kindergarten's bathroom, like the kids'
It was the
bathroom.
kindergarten
Huh?
You guys didn't notice? He actually went to
No.
the kids' bathroom and did it. Wait, you guys didn't know?
What?
Oh my god.
Oh my
I
god.
He went to the
did
primary.
did we go to the same
He went to the
school?
Yes.
primary
Oh
schools.
my god.
In
He went to the primary. He went to use the primary school's restroom.
Oh, that is disgusting.
So from
Oh,
so
that is
go on from there,
disgusting.
Nisha. So what did he exactly
Okay.
do in that bathroom?
He pleasured himself and filmed. He
Go
filmed
into more
it.
detail than that.
I really don't think I can.
Okay. Okay,
I
sure.
don't think I can. I don't know the full story apparently. Do you want to explain it,
His
Joey?
vibes are all off, man. He's just creepy, dude.
I feel like we should finish the story. So Lisa found the video and essentially like it got leaked somehow and everyone in school had the video and somehow he did not get like suspended or anything. He continued to study with us and even graduate, was it? Oh no, he moved before he could graduate.
Yeah, he did. He I think he moved to Australia or some shit like that. Yeah.
My god, that was a
I think
heavy
so.
story.
Yeah, definitely. I think he moved to like Australia.
That was an intense first story for a podcast.
That's not the worst part though, because like Lisa and him somehow still was talking at the same time, even though she knew what happened. It was
I'm sorry, I
kind
would-
of weird, man. It was like,
If I was Lisa,
God.
I would not have been able to like look at him the same way.
No,
That
man,
is
I was like,
absolutely disgusting. Like,
it's not. At first it's disgusting, and second of all, it's just cringe, dude. It's straight up cringe.
cringe. So that's how we're
What?
gonna describe this.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
I see.
Oh my.
Okay, very heavy story.
Yeah, that's an extreme.
Casey does not
why,
approve.
Why do you pick this as the first story again?
Casey does not approve of this story.
It's a great. You guys know it's a pretty great story right off the bat. Okay.
Okay, moving
I am
on.
truly disgusted by that story. So, okay, speaking of bathrooms and doing things in bathroom and recording yourself doing that.
What a great intro.
I don't know if you guys have seen it. I think it was shared in the group chat as well, like in high school. But one of our friends, like his brother, went online to like to those like I think it's those chatting kind of apps to like find girls that will chat with you online and perhaps even video call you to kind of
Oh
like,
my
pleasure
God.
What is
yourself.
this
What?
podcast turning into?
No, I have no idea what you're talking
What?
about, dude.
Do you guys know?
Oh my
Do
god.
you guys know about this?
No.
So basically, our friend's brother, he basically found this girl, and then he started like calling her, I think, and like joining a video call with her in the bathroom. So he's trying to use her as some materials
What?
to pleasure himself.
Oh.
And this was during class
No,
hours?
this was I think he's at home.
Oh, okay.
Or is it at home? I'm not sure. What I know is what happened after that is like he started stripping off all his clothes and stuff like
Holy
that.
shit! Wait. He started stripping in school.
But what happened is the other person on the other end of the call was not actually who he expected it to
Oh
be,
my God.
and they actually started like recording what he's doing, and things
Oh my
one
God.
thing leads to others. It eventually got leaked, and then it got sent to all of us in the group chat as well. Did you guys remember this?
Oh wait! Oh my
No?
God! I think I remember what this is. Oh my God!
Yeah.
I actually do. Wait, did you
then-
save the video by any chance?
I've never heard of this.
No, they were it was deleted. I remember, right? It was
Sure.
deleted. Wait, but part of me feels kind of bad for the guy though. Like, don't you? Like, oh shit! I mean, like, just suddenly get exposed in 4K, like in front of the whole
I
school.
feel so bad.
Like
Wait, did we ever figure out who was recording him?
that, I do not know. Casey, do you? Wanna,
Because I
you
find
know?
that's very
I
illegal
actually
to
do
be
not know.
recording a minor. That is very illegal.
I'm not sure who was the one recording, but they definitely are the one who recorded and spread the images.
Jesus Christ, dude, what is this?
This is just us gossiping,
I
man.
told you our school is freaking weird, guys. I mean, come on, our school is just weird.
But I feel like compared to other high schools, our high school is pretty tame. Not gonna lie, like
Yeah,
Really, though.
I agree on that. It's just
Yeah.
like these incidents are out there.
these
but-
incidents were like the big story. Like
Yeah,
it was
but
the biggest stories. Yeah.
this is as big as it's gonna get. I think.
So our
yeah.
school is like only has like two extremes, right? It's like one is like if it's good, it's really good. If it's bad, it's like really, really, really bad. You know? right? I think we're done, dude. We're done with the boys' bathroom.
Yeah?
And
Yeah?
Yeah, I think we're done with bathrooms here.
Thank God. Okay.
Any weird stories you have, Nisha?
Yeah, any weird stories do you have? Bathrooms, high school bathrooms,
bathrooms
stories?
or otherwise?
Perhaps in the girls' bathroom.
Specifically in the
Oh
girls'
my god.
bathroom.
I feel like, okay, let me
No.
just bring something up. Guys are so confused that girls go to the bathroom in packs, like wolf packs. I've gotten questions from, like, I think you guys, from, like, any of my other guy friends that, like, they've always asked us, like, why do girls go to the bathroom in pairs, right? And I think it's just fun that way. Because it's like a bonding experience.
Wait. I'm gonna stop you right there. How is it fun?
It's a bonding experience.
What part?
We
Wait, do
go
you
there.
just like do you guys go into the stall, hold hands together while one of you sit down in peace while the other just like looks away while you're holding?
Yes,
your
and we're
hand?
protecting
What?
her while she does her business.
You think
no.
so? What?
No!
From the toilet demons?
From the toilet demons.
What are you talking about, dude?
We've discussed what goes on in the bathrooms. I wouldn't be surprised if girls started doing that just to protect themselves.
So what
Damn,
do you do in
I
the
see.
bathroom? Do you wait? Why? Okay.
Listen.
Why do you hold hands?
We don't
and go
hold
into the bathroom
hands.
together?
It's a preference thing if you want to hold hands, but usually
It's a
we
preference
go.
thing?
It's a preference, but then usually we go and we just like we gossip. We like prep ourselves up, fix our lip gloss or whatever, do our business. It's a thing. It's like a ritual. It's a bonding
It's
ritual.
like a ritual.
Yes.
It's like a rich.
And that's all I have to say about bathrooms. For all the guys out there who are confused as to why their girlfriends just go in packs. It's not because we've synced up our pee schedules. It's because it's a bonding experience.
Interesting.
I don't know how I feel about that, Chief.
I know they can't see your faces right now. I know. Okay, Joven and Casey have the most confused face right now.
I don't know how to feel about this, Chief. Imagine
Just take my
guys
word for it.
doing that. Just like, okay, yo, bro, let's go to the bathroom together. It's like, nah, man.
Nah, that's the guy's code there. You know, when you go
The
to the
guy's
urinal,
code.
you
Some kind of
know,
sauce
right?
right there,
If there's
right?
like if there's like 5 urinals, and like if one person like takes the urinal and there's like one empty besides the person, you won't choose that one. You will go with the one after it, so to leave a gap between
Yeah,
each
we
person.
usually like leave a one space gap between urinals. So it's like the chances of like
Yeah.
a sword fight happening is like none.
Oh
That's
my
like
god.
the etiquette, isn't it? Like no looking, straight
Yeah,
down.
no,
Just-
just
you-
straight
you- okay,
do
pure
your business.
focus.
Why would you need to do anything in the bathroom besides your business, right? Like, okay, you just go in, you pee, then you just get out. Why would you like want to stick around and chat?
I can name
You
you
can chat outside the
5
bathroom.
different things.
It doesn't have to be
You
in the
do your
bathroom.
business, fix your lip gloss, you gossip about your boyfriends, gossip about your parents, gossip about friends. It's mainly just
But you
gossip.
can do that outside the bathroom. It doesn't have to be in the
Yeah,
freaking
but it feels
bathroom
more comforting
stall.
inside. Not in stalls, the actual bathroom.
But yeah, it doesn't
Okay,
have to be
I feel like
the
I've
point
lost
is,
you
It doesn't
too.
have to be in the freaking bathroom. It can be outside the bathroom. It could be in class. It could be in the hallway. Why the bathroom?
I feel like I've lost you too. Alright, that's my contribution to this bathroom talk. I
Wow.
feel like we should steer away
Wow,
from
guys.
this
Do you see
somehow.
that? Do you see
I
that?
agree. We are too deep in the bathroom right now.
We are too deep in the bathroom right now.
Yeah, any deeper we will
Saturday Night
we'll
Podcast,
probably get
bathroom
us.
edition.
I feel like there's a that's what she said joke in here somewhere. Somewhere.
No,
Just maybe.
more of a fecal matter joke, but we guess we're done.
People what?
Let's start digging ourselves out here.
Alright guys,
Oh my god.
it's kind of weird to hear all these stories about what goes on in the bathroom and not think about like where these people are. You know, it's been 5 years since like the first day of high school. We graduated like 3 years ago. Can you believe it?
Speaking of graduation,
like
do you,
wow.
wait, do you actually keep in touch with? I mean, besides us, do you like keep in touch with your like close friends back in high school? Besides us,
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie. The moment you transition from bathroom to this, I'm just.
Hey, man.
are you impressed?
I started like I told you guys that you want to reconnect with these
Wait,
like the people we just talked about in the bathroom. Said, oh my
no,
god.
but seriously though, do you guys like keep in touch with other friends?
No, to
I
be
mean-
honest,
like us.
no, I don't
Really?
think so. Yeah,
I try only in like Insta stories. So like you know when people would post
Yeah.
on their stories, I would just comment like, "OMG, that looks so cool," blah blah blah. You know, like it's not very
Yeah,
like
same.
personal. Yeah.
Well,
It's very
or
surface
just
level.
like their birthdays and you just send them a
Yeah,
wish.
yeah.
and then they don't reply.
Then again-
and then they don't even say thank you. That's kind of hurts, right?
Oh, that's gonna
Wouldn't that
hurt.
kinda
That's gonna
You're
hurt.
like, They even like
That's
send
the
you
thing.
a thank you reply.
After my birthday this year, I like implemented a rule. I don't know if it's petty or not, but I like it. Essentially, if they don't wish me a happy birthday, I don't wish them back a happy birthday, and that's where I sever ties. And you're just an acquaintance at this point. I don't know if that's like a good thing or not, but
Ouch.
yeah, is that too harsh?
Well, I don't think so. I mean, if they don't even
I
care
just
to wish you,
because like
so I mean, why? Who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, just sever that.
I
if
mean it's
that's the case.
sad. Like all these like those 2 years of relationship in the high school. Yeah, so it's like all those years of experience there. Kinda gone, but at the same time, people move on. Maybe we just haven't been in touch with each other. We don't know what each other's doing.
Yeah, and people
But
change. People
why?
change. They get new friend
What
groups.
caused this like sudden like break in the relationship? Well, why do you
Just
think that
life
is?
in general, I think.
I
Maybe
wouldn't
everyone's
say
busy
it's
with their things.
Really though? Really? Are you giving me
So,
really?
and I feel like the main thing to like keep a relationship going, any kind of relationship, is that even for friendship, you have to put in the effort and the work. Like back
yeah.
in high school, we kind of meet each other every day. Sorry, so we meet each other every day. We can chat, we have fun, we go to the same class. We always have the same topic to talk about. But after high school, it gets harder. We don't see each other every time. I mean, nowadays you can really just video call them or like just chat with them
So what's
on
your excuse
the
for not like
the multitude of
reconnecting with
apps.
them?
But
You know?
it's like
But
the
it's not the
topics that you
same, you
talk
know.
about. It's like you just run out of topic to talk about. It's like what can I talk about? You can either go the nostalgic way, like talk about what happened in high school,
But that gets
or
boring or repetitive.
you just talk about what you are doing right now in your
So
life.
what? So
But
what separates that from like how we communicate with each other? What makes them? What makes you sever ties with them? But like still, you guys still keep in touch with like us, like
I
you,
I do
me,
just want to
Nisha.
say I wasn't like okay, so we all have like our group chat with other mutual friends,
Yeah, of
but
course.
I was only added to this group chat like I think a year after its inception. So like I don't think I was considered a friend until that. Yeah, I think we've grown past that, but
So it's like that's. I mean, that's like still 4 years, Nisha. You know.
yeah. It's a lot of history, but I feel like main reason why we didn't like lose contact was A, you guys are pretty active in that group chat, like sending memes and like basically
yes, memes keeps
The
the friendship
memes
alive.
keep us
exactly,
strong.
exactly. It's the memes and also it's just like I don't really know. I can see us hanging out in 10 years, but I can't see other people in my life
It's
in
weird.
10 years. You know what I'm saying?
Really.
Weird, right?
But
Pretty weird.
but here's the thing though. I'm not gonna call any names here, but weren't you close with a certain someone? Let's just call her.
Yeah.
Let's just call her Amy. Weren't you like extremely close with Amy? Like you were always with her like 24/7 every day. What happened to that? Can you just like I mean
I
what?
seriously don't even know because after high school, me and Amy kind of lost contact for a bit, and I think one day we decided to like meet up again with another mutual friend. Let's call her Haley.
Okay.
So Haley, Amy, and I went to like watch a movie. I thought everything was pretty great, like nothing seemed very like off. But literally after that, like no contact whatsoever. I didn't hear from her. I tried texting her, and this is what really got to me was that my brother texted her on Insta, right? She replied to him, but she never really got back with me. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna like chase down someone who's not gonna like answer my text. So I just decided to cut it off.
So do you think you're the bad friend in this scenario, or is she the bad friend in this scenario?
I mean, I kind of get it because I think she found like a new friend group and she's grown from the person that she was in high school, which is a good thing,
Yeah.
like you don't want to like mess with that. And I guess I was just like the cog that didn't fit anymore.
Do you ever like consider to think that she was like using you?
No, nothing
No,
like
really?
that. No,
Yeah,
wait, do you think that?
I don't think everyone's that sinister.
Yeah, I don't think everyone has that like some agenda behind them. People just change, and like she did wish me a happy birthday this year, so I wished her back on her birthday.
Oh,
we're on,
it's
like,
only this year.
Yeah.
Not the previous years before.
I don't remember, but I remember this year, and she did wish me, so I wished her back. And
I like how we're using birthday wishes as like a on how we determine friendships now.
I don't know if it's
Like,
petty or not, but to me, I feel like if they cared enough to like wish you a happy birthday, because like birthdays are a pretty big deal to me, I guess. So if they cared enough to wish you a happy birthday, then you might as well give them the same respect and like.
It's like they took the time out to like type it out.
Yeah,
and,
they
like,
took
send
the
it to
time.
you,
You know, it's not like it's required, but it's nice. It's
Yeah.
nice.
Well,
Yeah,
what about
so
you,
it's-
Casey? I mean,
yeah.
what are your thoughts on this? Like,
I mean,
or maybe do you have like a similar
Uh.
situation that happened to you? Like someone just suddenly cut ties out of nowhere.
I wouldn't exactly say cut ties, but it's just like we just lost contact over the years. Like I said, like just going back to my previous point, like if we like run out of topics to talk about, or we just don't talk to each other for that much, or don't put in the work to like, find time to talk to each other, in the end, the relationship will just fizzled out, and we'll go from like friends to maybe acquaintances. I mean, if we meet on the street, we'd probably be like, "Oh, hey, it's been so quite a while." We can chat that time, but maybe not as close as before, I would say. Yeah.
And have you ever considered like completely cutting ties with this person?
No, not really. I don't think I have ever completely cut ties with anyone before. It's like,
You should try it. I'm just
yeah.
kidding.
So it's like I don't know if that's just sad or it's just like that's a good thing. I don't know how to feel about that. Bro.
It's just like, yeah,
Wait, who are you talking to?
you just go from like the friend tier to the acquaintance tier.
Is there
But never
like, a
off
tier
the
below
tier.
acquaintances? Like, is there like a?
It's never off the tier though. They're always someplace.
Yeah,
They're always still
it's
they're
always
still on the
some-
That's
board.
good, that's good.
They're not in the
Yeah,
shadow
probably.
realm
The,
yet,
if you unless we would have bad bloods between us, then you go below that to the enemies or the one I will block you.
Speaking of bad blood, speaking of bad blood, Casey, I'm sorry for slamming that locker in your face, man.
What? What?
Oh.
I'm sorry for slamming that locker in your face, man. That way back.
Yeah,
in the day.
it's been like 4 or 5 years since it happened.
No, I think it was like
I still haven't forgotten about it.
You're
Sorry?
kidding, that
It was in
happened?
the morning. It was in the morning. Like I just came to school, like literally just came to school, placed my stuff in the locker. I was just
This
chilling,
story's gonna make me
waiting for
sound
someone
like
to
such a
come.
dick.
And then obviously Joe was early as well, so he came early, came in, and then he starts to unload his backpack into his locker. So I went up to him to just to say good morning to him. So I went up and said, "Hey, morning, how are you?" And he looks at me. He doesn't say anything, and he just slams the locker on my just to my face. And just like,
Oh no!
what in the actual F just happened? he slams the locker and he just walks away, and I was just standing there like,
Oh my god.
what?
Were you having like a bad day, Joven?
I don't like, and then he never said anything after that, and just like, okay, I see how it is now.
No,
I see how it
Yeah,
is.
it's been 4 or 5 years now, and every time I think about what happened, it just gets my blood boiling. Even
my
now,
goodness.
I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so
He
triggered.
uses this story as like a weapon against me all the time. Like
I
just
mean,
just
duh.
to get back at me on something, he always uses this story. Oh my god. Yo, speaking of getting cancelled, remember that teacher that literally got cancelled in our high school?
Oh my gosh.
Oh
that is
my
such a good.
God.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
I'm just getting
wait, are we
sad
allowed
now.
to
Now
like
you
say
remind
his
me of it.
name, or are we like gonna like?
Nah.
We are
no,
not
no,
gonna
no.
bring up his name. That will bring us in so much trouble. But, did you guys have him?
We're gonna call him Mr. Bombastic, okay? Just for
Mr. Bombastic, very
yeah, we're gonna
fantastic.
call him Mr. Bombastic because of the amount of like.
Yeah,
No,
I can
legit, dude.
I will
Wait,
second
didn't he
that.
Graduate? Did he go to like both
He
Cambridge
went
and Oxford at the
Yeah,
same time?
he went to both Cambridge and Oxford and studied physics.
Shit, dude.
Just
so
to
can
give
I-
you guys some like perspective on like what level of intelligence we're working with, but at the same time, his actions kind of like expressed zero intelligence. So I'm very confused.
So
I'm
we're
actually
facing a conundrum here. So
quite muddy with the details.
You're
I
muddy
think
with the
you,
details.
Yeah, I think you know the most, Misha.
yeah, I think Nisha
okay,
knows
so-
more about this story than us. So yeah, go on.
I'm just curious, like, were you guys students of his, or was it just me?
I'm
Casey,
as
you were
well,
a part
yeah.
of his class.
Yeah,
you
I'm
took
not gonna lie,
physics
he
with
was
him,
the
right?
one that literally sparked the flame of science for me to like just pursue science in general.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
he's
he
just
taught
that
you
good.
guys physics, is it?
Physics, yeah, he was my physics teacher. And honestly, like, even though I'm more towards like the artistic side, I've always liked physics, and I think he I've always liked science, and I think he kind of like fostered that in me too. He was very good at what he did. But like
I mean, I personally only know him from math. Like, only from math. So from his
Math
teaching
too.
style and all that stuff,
Math
it's
and
pretty
physics.
freaking awesome, dude. Oh, and board games, dude.
Yeah.
Remember Casey? He was our board
Oh,
games. He was our
like
yeah.
advisor for the board
He was
games
he
club.
was our advisor
Yeah,
for
it was
board
pretty
games,
cool.
dude. Not gonna lie, the board games he introduced us to was pretty freaking legit. Like pretty freaking legit. It's not freaking that baby shit. Like no shoots and ladders, no chess, no Monopoly. Not that baby shit, man.
Nah, it's hardcore.
We played
Board
some
games.
pretty like nerdy, hardcore like board games, which is just freaking awesome in my opinion. But yeah, getting back to the story of like how he got cancelled, dude. You want to like actually tell the story?
Okay, so for legality's sake, and not just anonymity, but
It
also
was
legality's
alleged.
sake,
It
like
allegedly
I feel
happened.
like
Allegedly.
but honestly, I don't want to risk it. We're gonna call him Mr. Bombastic.
Yeah.
Name choice by Joven.
The boom, man. The boom.
Okay, so I've only come to figure out like the story after I graduated, but like I remember the last day. Well, no, I remember his last day at school. It was the last time I've seen him, right? Oddly enough, I was in first period. I think it was English class, and we were supposed to go to second period physics, right? So we were done with first period. Everyone started lining up in front of the class, and we've noticed that like nobody was really in the class, so we just let ourselves in and just like sat down, right? And I think like a staff opened the door for us, or like unlocked the door for us. Yeah, we waited for as long as we could until we got kind of antsy, so everyone just decided to go to the library and like chill there. We got news that he essentially left the school. I wouldn't use the word flee. Well, I think he did flee the school, right? He immediately just left. He didn't tell any of like the staff members or anything.
It's kind of weird, right? He just like
It was so weird.
He was there actually. Like
Was
for
he there?
my class, yeah. He came
was there
in
for
for
your
my class.
class.
He just came in like I think he was returning the
Yeah.
exam papers and stuff to us.
Oh
And after
wow.
he returned it to us, and he just left.
He just left. I think it was third period bio. Oh, I remember this so vividly. It was third period bio. We were watching a video, right? And you know how we have like windows? Our walls were literally just like windows, so like people walking
Glass
through the
windows,
hallways. Yeah, it was glass windows. So people in the hallway could like just look through our class. So while everyone was watching the video, in the corner of my eye, I see a figure moving down the hallway. And as I look, I realized it was Mr. Bombastic walking, and he was walking very like, he was like scurrying almost, you know? He looked very nervous, and he was like looking back over his shoulder, and I looked at him straight in the face, but I don't think we made eye contact. And that was the last I've ever seen of him. It was just so bizarre.
It's kind of epic if you like look at it from another perspective. Like, oh, it's him. He's walking away towards the sunset, from like the shit that's about to happen, It's kind of
It's like the
epic
calm
what
before the
happened
storm.
there.
Yeah, man. It was just so
Wait,
weird.
so what actually happened again? So,
Oh
like,
god.
why did he actually flee? Why did he flee towards the sunset? What was the reason for this?
I mean, okay, so this, like, that moment always, like, stuck in my mind, and I've been so curious as to what happened. So I think a couple months after I graduated, I came back to school, and, like, just to, like, meet up with some people, and I got to talking with one of my art teachers, and he gave me his full name, so Mr. Bombastic's full name, and he told me to just search it up on Google, right? So I Googled him, and oh my god, the things that I found.
Which are for content for legal reasons. Again, this allegedly happened. Okay,
This is allegedly.
This
and
allegedly happened. So Nisha, why don't you just go into detail about what?
I really don't feel
happened?
comfortable giving the details.
No, let's just go. We're going full balls deep
Really?
in this moment right
Or
now.
I think if we can just do like a short summary. I think if you go
I'll
into
just-
detail, it would be really long-winded. Nah, I think you can just go for
I
the
honestly, I
TLDR
feel
kind of
more
version.
comfortable, just giving you the short story. Essentially, he used to work as a teacher in this very preppy, like, English school back in Europe, in the UK. And, he, I think, got fired because he was found to have, like, a really inappropriate relationship with one of his students. So, yeah, that stayed on his record.
Female or male student?
Female. Underage too, so yeah. And
Is it underage? I thought it was consensual.
Not really sure about the details. It was just like a very flimsy article.
So you don't know about the details?
I mean, it was just like a
because I
very...
recall you saying it was like she wasn't underage, but she was still a high school student.
She was a high
at
school
the time.
student, but well, it depends on like the age of consent over there, and I'm not really sure what it is over there.
I mean, in the UK it's like 16. Casey, can you back me up on this?
I'm
Is
gonna
it
have to
16?
Google that.
Oh, Casey. Okay, while he's searching that up, yeah. So he was found. He was found to have like. Oh, so it is 16.
Yeah, it is 16.
Well,
So it's really not
tech.
illegal.
Not illegal, but still
that
not
sense.
right, and he
But
did get
because
in
he's
trouble.
like a student
Yeah,
at
honestly,
teacher.
Yeah, so it's like, ooh, that's kind of like a red flag right
I
there.
seriously don't think he should have taken advantage of her like that. Allegedly taken advantage of her
Yeah,
like
allegedly.
that.
Allegedly.
You know, there's still that whole power imbalance between her and him because he's a teacher, she's a student. Like, what are you gonna do? You know. So he got in trouble for that, and I'm surprised that didn't show up on his records when like our school hired this dude. Like, you would think they would have done a background check, but I guess not.
So do you think he's actually like arrested, or is he
Honestly,
like, still roaming around free?
I honestly
you know?
don't know, man. Like,
I mean, if he's
If he
able
could get
to
a
like come
job.
to our school, yeah. So
Yeah.
he's probably legal, but maybe people found out about this and make a fuss of it. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, how can you have this kind of teacher to be near my?
Someone get Chris Hansen into this, man. We need a case against Mr. Bombastic right now.
But honestly though, like, this is just like one of the really messed up things that happened to our school. Like, I could not believe that. It was just like story
This is
after
like the
story.
lowest of the low right here.
Honestly,
man.
like, okay, before I heard about like all of this, he was actually like one of my favorite teachers, not gonna lie. But yeah, just a really random story, and I think it adds to how our high school is just really
It's
abnormal.
not even random, dude. It's just freaking creepy as hell. I'm like, no joke. I mean, it's still allegedly happened, but still, man, it's creepy. It's
But,
creepy. Didn't he
but
like
look on the bright
touch
side.
your hand at one point or something, and that like that, and then it's like, oof. Now looking back at that situation, it's like,
Yeah, man. like,
yikes. It's kind of a yikes moment, right?
it's
there.
one of those things that like you didn't think about as a kid, but then when you look back at it as an adult, you're like, holy moly, like what the heck?
You're like, oh shit.
Yeah, like what the heck? Alright guys, so I feel like that story was really heavy. Let's just switch to like the bright side of
that's not even,
teachers.
that story is just creepy, dude.
The
That's a pretty messed up story right there.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you guys have had like your favorites.
actually, yeah, I can remember. Do you remember our homeroom teacher?
Which one specifically? I'm pretty sure we had like
I
three. We
think-
had three homeroom teachers.
We had three, not the first one. I think probably our last homeroom.
Our
teacher.
last homeroom teacher.
Why did they keep switching? Was it because they were so fed up with us?
No, I think they were just cool people in general. You know, I mean,
Yeah, I
they're-
think no. I think it's because first year, because we have two homeroom teachers, supposedly like different homeroom teachers for each year of high school. But then our first homeroom teacher like left. You remember?
Yeah, I do. I mean,
So
he was
left,
my
and then we had-
geography teacher, dude. So yeah. So
And
yeah.
then, yeah. So we had this other teacher for homeroom for the rest of our first year of high school, and for our second year of high school, probably last year of high school, yeah, our final year of high school, we had this another homeroom
Was
teacher.
it our final year of high school?
Yeah, final year of high school, and then
I
she's
don't
pretty
remember.
cool, to be honest.
Was she?
Was she? Why again? Wait, I actually kind of like forgot most of the stuff that.
Like she always like shares details to us, like what teachers was in, what who's not in,
Oh,
or
I
what
know who you're
events
talking
happened.
about.
She was the
Like
one who always
like
spills the
other
tea,
like
right?
for other classes, the teachers doesn't do that, but only for our home teacher does that. Tells us
Yeah.
information,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I have some.
it's like we are so powerful. It feels like we have all the knowledge in our hands. Like,
We have
oh,
all the
Should we
knowledge.
tell our cohort like what?
Did you feel
what we
powerful?
know?
Did you feel
Yeah.
powerful?
I know it's
I
some-
mean, she was pretty nice.
And I remember this one day she brought in like a century egg.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I've heard of them.
She
I've never
brought in
tried
a
them.
century egg, like because I think I told the day before I told her like, oh, I've never really eaten one before. she brought in the entire egg, just like
For it's a 1,000-year-old egg, right? Or is it a
Not exactly
100-year-old egg?
1,000.
Wait, 1,000.
It's just-
wait, Nisha, I want to
it's-
stop
it's
right
just
there.
called-
A century egg is 100. What?
I'm pretty sure it takes like
1,000-year-old
18
egg?
days to like actually make it, but it's just called century egg.
Yeah, it's just
century
like,
egg.
extremely salt
For
crusted
those
egg.
listening, it's not really 100 years old.
You just said 1,000.
I just gotta say.
Yeah, it's not 1,000
It's
years.
not 1,000.
Probably just
It's not
for
1,000
reference,
just for
years old,
but-
clarity's
guys.
sake.
Yeah, I remember the next day she just brought it in for me to like just like taste it, and I think
That's nice.
I swallowed the entire egg in
Oh,
like
wow.
one mouth. It was
Oh
so
my gosh.
horrible.
Well, that's a pretty
feeling.
that's a pretty good deep throat
Don't
right
do
there,
that.
dude.
Don't
The
do that.
flavors is very
But the foot,
intense.
I mean, it's salty, dude. That's why you always like eat.
No, it's not. It's not
I thought
salty.
it was salty. dude.
It's the taste. It's very
Really?
really strong. Really strong.
It's kind of interesting that you brought up the story of the egg, because I remember. Do you guys remember our
Because I
history
remember
teacher?
I had to stuff the entire egg down my throat because we were all leaving to class. And I was like, oh my god,
Oh.
I'm holding this egg in my hand and
Yeah.
knowing I'm eating it while walking. So I was like, okay, just gonna shove it in.
I feel like someone's gonna take that soundbite and
That's-
do
That can
weird
be
things
taken
with
out
Oh
of
my
context so
God.
easily, dude. What the heck?
How
But
could,
like-
if only you want to take it out of context. Anything can be taken out of context, but yeah.
I think. Do you guys remember our history teacher? Well, you guys didn't
Well,
take
I
history,
mean,
but
I didn't take history, so it's only you here, dude.
you took, yeah. But like she's Filipino, right? And there's like this delicacy in the Philippines where you eat like a duck egg.
Oh, balut?
It's called balut.
Oh,
Yeah, balut.
Balut? Yeah.
Yeah. And she gave one to my brother, and what you do is you peel the egg and just like swallow the baby duck whole.
Like the entire egg, like swallow the thing whole.
Yeah, is that what you're supposed to do? Like put it mouthful and just
I'm
like
not sure. I've
eat
never
it?
ate it.
I've never eaten it.
I've never eaten it too. I was like too afraid.
But from what
but
I've
from
heard,
my brother, I
it's
heard that it was
extremely
delicious.
cartilagey, like you can feel the crunch.
Ooh.
From what I've heard,
Ooh.
from sources.
Well, that's kind of expected. You're eating like
Oh
a
my.
dead duck, essentially.
like can you just
My
imagine
God.
like stuffing that egg and then just like biting it, and then it's like there's no texture of the egg, but instead the texture of like cartilage is just like there's like a crunch when you like bite into it.
I don't really want to imagine.
But from what I've heard, it's actually really delicious. Like people can go like eating 5 in one sitting. That's how good it is. Yeah.
Really,
Just
I've never
as
seen it as well. Maybe
interesting
one
story.
day
if we go to Philippines, which is what I'm
if
trying
I have
to
a chance
advocate for
out,
right now,
maybe
all of us going
try
to
it.
the Philippines.
we should totally. I think they even sell them here in Malaysia, right?
I don't
in any
think
Really?
street
so.
I
market.
did
I
not
don't think
know
so.
that.
Do they not?
Maybe like
Oh.
some like extremely like urban
Like
area,
exotic food stalls or something.
like
probably,
KL or
like-
something, maybe. But
Yeah, it's a pretty rare delicacy, but I heard it's delicious, so I might want to try it like once in my life. You know, you
famous
gotta
last
try new
words
things.
before you actually like eat it.
Famous
Okay,
last
sure,
words.
whatever, cool.
Point taken.
Yeah, so I guess it's wait. So our best
Speaking
memories
of-
of our favorite teachers are just
Well-
teachers that give us food.
That gave us
How do I say
eggs.
this? It's
essentially.
They give us eggs.
You don't see them as teachers, right? You see them as like friends. You know, does that make sense?
I've never seen a teacher as a
Yeah.
friend.
It's like you respect them as teachers, but you don't see them as teachers. I think those are like the best kind of teachers, in my opinion. I don't know why. It's just like you can just be so open with them, and then they'll be open with you as well.
yeah,
you know, you
those
can-
are the best kinds.
Yeah, and then you're like you can like actually have like civil discussions on something sometimes. You know, like some
Yeah.
pretty like deep stuff sometimes if you like want to really go into it. So I don't know. That's just how I feel. You know, like the best teachers that I remember, I don't even see them as teachers. They're just like friends to me. So
I don't know. I've never really like been that close to a teacher.
now I mean, that's kind of sad.
To
dude.
the point where I can like consider them a friend. Cause I feel like there's always that barrier. Like I'm always aware that like they're a teacher, you know, and I can't really crack through that barrier.
Yeah, same. But
Yeah.
there are
but
those that like kind of blurred the lines there, and you just feel really comfortable talking to them, like what problems you're having, and like especially when they're teaching, you be really engaged in what they're teaching because
I mean, I've cried in front of a teacher, and
Wait, what?
yeah.
Wait, was this in high school or is it like in college?
This is in high school.
In
No,
high
no,
school?
this was
Wait,
in our high
what?
school.
I didn't know about this. What the hell?
Yeah, no. Okay, so like I was going like I'm gonna just be like completely
What
honest.
happened?
Like I've struggled with like some
Depression,
things. Right? Yeah,
like-
yeah. It's like yeah. But like back then, I didn't really know what it was, you know, or like I've never really classified it as that. I've always just thought I would get like really sad. And here's the thing: me and my art teacher were pretty like I guess you could say I'm like his favorite student. Wink, wink. Right?
Wow.
Okay, that winking meant-
right there, Nisha. Congrats.
whoa,
do you
okay,
feel
okay.
happy
Oh.
about that?
Okay,
You feel
okay. I felt good about it. I was like,
Stroke your ego a bit.
because here's the thing. he was known as like the most ruthless teacher in the school.
I mean, he was.
Yet I was like his
not
favorite
even was,
student.
he is.
That's gotta mean something. Yeah, he was ruthless, but he liked me. So like that's gotta mean something, man. I'm just saying. Anyways, like
Weird flex, but
weird flex, but okay, yeah. So, I mean, okay, so I don't know. I was like feeling kind of emotional one day, and I think he called me up because he needed something from me.
Right.
Like he needed me to finish some work or something.
Right.
So I went, and then like I guess we got to talking, and then all of a sudden I felt myself. And
Was it like something like very serious, or
It wasn't-
or is it just like I felt
Like all the bottled up emotions suddenly just
something bottling
Yeah.
up within you? It just like something burst out. Is that what happened?
Yeah, I think it was more of a build up. It wasn't anything he said. It was just more of like a build up from like the past day, right? So I started crying, and like he hands me a tissue and awkwardly like smiles and was like, "I'm pretty sure he does not know how to like comfort someone because like
Right.
he's never been in that
Okay.
situation."
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
this is not part
Right.
of my job description.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not part of my.
It's like he doesn't get paid
portfolio right
enough.
now, you know.
He doesn't get paid enough for this, you know, like.
Exactly.
Yeah, but like, I left that class and I was like, okay, let's just. Hopefully, he doesn't mention this at all. The very next day, in class,
He mentions it
In
out loud
class.
to everyone.
he was
Nisha,
like,
are you
he points
okay?
to me. No.
Did he not do that? Okay,
No, in class the next day, everyone's sitting down, right? I was like, oh, cool, maybe he forgot. Immediately looks at me, points at me, and to everyone else, he was like, today in my class.
oh my
What the
God,
hell?
dude.
And I was
Jesus
like,
Christ.
oh my god, what are you doing, man?
What?
And he
Wait, so
oh
did he
my
reveal
god,
everything? or
completely
is it
embarrasses me, right? In front of everyone. Tells them that I was like so sad and I needed like, and I was like crying. And I'm like, why?
Oh my god.
Yeah, man.
You thought
my
you
God.
thought that he I don't know.
It seriously was not in his job
You thought
description.
he was on your side, but in reality, he just memed you, dude. He just memed
You
Oh
thought
my
you found
God,
like
it
an
was-
angel in disguise, but in reality, he's still the devil.
He was the devil beside you all along.
Yeah, like honestly, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know what to say because he was, I was like his favorite, but he still gave me nightmares.
So you still classify him as like your favorite teacher to this day? Like in high
Honestly,
school?
okay, so everyone gave him a lot of
Which he
flack
rightfully
because he was
deserved,
pretty
but,
harsh. Okay, yeah, some say he deserved it. I honestly just think he was like pretty strict. And honestly, like when it comes to work and stuff, you do want someone who's like strict on you
Yeah.
to make sure that you're not like flacking, right? So I kind of okay, so he was my art teacher, and I feel like in a way he kind of like pushed me to become a better artist or a better student.
look
I
at
guess.
you now.
Failing in everything.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Oh no, you're
proud
gonna
of
get
you.
me all emotional. But like, it's yeah, I feel like everyone kind of like didn't like the fact that he was being strict, but I felt like it was kind of necessary because without him, I felt like the whole school would have like crumbled. Can you imagine? Most of the teachers were pretty.
I'm
Serious?
kind of so on that. Not gonna lie. I mean, some of the stuff he like grills you for is like
True,
kind of
true.
unreasonable.
He would
in my
like,
opinion.
yeah, he would get you in trouble for really random
But
things.
he is
He's a necessary
law.
evil,
He's the
but
law.
sometimes, you know.
he is the law.
Yeah. Like I remember I had a henna tattoo on my hand, and I guess it wasn't allowed. So he made me go to the sink and like scrub that thing off. And if you know anything about henna, it's like a semi-permanent tattoo. Like it can stay on your hands for
Oh
like
my.
2 weeks, right? And I was like supposed to scrub it off,
Oh,
and my hands
shit.
were like dry, and yeah, it was not good. Just one of the horror stories that.
What the hell is this? Do you go to like military school or something? What the hell?
This was communist Russia, and
Oh my
and we
god.
were just we were just his
Christ. I
pawns.
feel like you like the way you're like describing your art class is like complete chaos and like hell or something.
Art class from hell.
was-
But actually, this is the reason. Like to express your artistic side, you have to go through
You have
this
to embrace
emotion,
hell and
this like
stuff.
extreme ends. You have to embrace hell
Exactly.
itself
How else are you going
chaos.
to be a
to
true
unleash
artist?
your inner talent.
How else are you going to be good at what you do? You gotta embrace it all, you know? But yeah, I can classify him as like one of my favorite
One of the
teachers,
better
I guess.
ones?
Yeah, one of the
Yeah,
better ones.
that's actually pretty interesting. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But coming from you, that's kind of like expected because like you were always like talking
It's
about
kind of
it.
weird. Everyone was very focused on like the sciences
I
and
mean-
business. You know, no one took the like history and
I mean,
art.
come on. we're all Asians.
I mean, I
here,
did,
right?
but
I mean, that's pretty much expected at
True,
that
true.
point. But yeah,
but you know, you want to be well-rounded.
well, I mean,
No?
we're still Asians here, but okay.
I mean, yeah, kinda. To be honest, I feel like the arts is pretty important,
Yeah,
especially.
it makes it's about like it's about expressing a holistic view of the world. You know, you don't want to just like be
yeah.
pigeonholed into one thing.
You don't want to just do something like just like science itself or like just business itself. You want to, to explore yourself in all areas
Yeah.
of life. Like, don't be boring. Try to like
What's
incorporate
wrong with
everything
being boring?
together.
Yeah.
What's wrong with being boring, man?
I mean,
Oh,
I guess
I
it's
feel
more
like
of like
if you,
having
yeah, in
variety.
life, why do you want to be boring?
I mean, I'm not
You're
saying
young, you have
boring
the
is
time.
bad or
You-
good. I'm
if
just
you-
saying-
if you
I'm
have
just
the
saying
time-
vanilla is a flavor that has to exist, and therefore I like vanilla a lot. Okay, guys. I like the boring
But
life.
but this
For
but vanilla
everyone
itself
listening,
is
he is a business
interesting.
major.
Like,
So therefore, boring is
I'm
interesting.
talking about like as in just
That's
like
That seems kind of contradicting here, man. You know, I mean, what you're saying is vanilla is interesting, but therefore, so boring in itself is interesting in a way.
Okay, but if you don't want to be contradicting, then it would be like, yeah, vanilla. To some people, vanilla is boring, but to some, vanilla is interesting. So I guess what
Very true.
what I'm trying to get to, what I'm getting to at. Oh my gosh, I can't English today. It's like,
Studying
yeah, what I'm
English,
getting at
guys.
is,
So yeah.
yeah, maybe to cut that part out.
What
What I'm getting at is
Nisha,
that
editor?
this.
We'll see.
Oh my gosh, editor! My god, don't cut me off. Yeah, what I'm getting to is this: like, if we have the opportunity to, like, get ourselves to experience different types of like areas, like not just science, not just business, but even the arts as well. Just like try to to like dip our feet into it, to like just explore a little of it. You never know that you have a secret talent in it, or you might find an interest in it. Don't
I
don't
second that.
like constrain yourself to like just one subject area. You always want to try to explore it,
Yeah,
unless you're really certain about it. You're like, you're this kind of person that like, science is my one true goal. I really like it, and nothing else is for me.
Science is love,
Like,
science is life.
Then, well, good for you that you have found what you really like about.
And we could go on like a whole other tangent about like this
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
that
specific
would be
topic.
way too long.
I've got some
We just gone on
opinions,
like
man.
a super long tangent. Man.
I have
Like,
got some opinions.
Wait, what are we talking about again?
Oh, so we have talked about like our weirdest high school moments and basically like our teachers. Now, and we have talked about like whether we've kept in touch with certain high school friends or not.
Yeah.
Now, here's the big question. Judging
The
at
$1,000,000 question.
Yep, the $1 million question.
Oh shit.
Okay, looking at the people that have stuck with you throughout
Right.
these years, are you happy with them?
Honestly, like,
Well,
I mean, Casey can go first, man.
oh no, I was about to say like, well, like you said, am I happy with them? I gotta be honest here. So Nisha.
Oh wow, is this gonna be a roast?
Nah. Actually,
roast
that
of
was
Nisha.
supposed to be like just come right after what you said, but then Joan cut me off, so the punchline isn't there anymore. So it's like, okay, never mind that.
Wait, I'm sorry, guys. Wait, did I kill a joke? Did I like nonchalantly
Yes,
kill
you
a
just
joke?
killed the joke.
Oh,
You're
sorry.
ruining this
Yeah.
podcast, Joey.
Yeah. Oh my god. I think you have actual
I'm
input. So
being
yeah, Joan,
oppressed,
you can
and
go
it's
for
not
it.
fair, guys. Cancel these two on Twitter.
Cancel everything. But
but yeah, I mean,
just
you're
saying, like,
Casey. Yeah, you want to start first on this?
all right. Do you guys have any bones to pick with us, Casey?
Yeah, do you have like?
I'ma
any
just ask you
bones
first.
to pick with us.
Yeah. Do you have any pet?
I'm not gonna lie, like I met a lot of new peoples in life, like in college, in university, and stuff like that. But I gotta be honest, this is something different about our group of friendship. It's like
Is
a
this
different
really a
kind
good
of
thing or a
chemistry we
bad
have
thing?
here.
I don't know. I've always considered you guys like almost like siblings in a way. You know, kind of weird. Yeah. You're like
am I
one
the
of
younger?
those.
Am I the older bro or the younger bro here?
I
You're all the
classify
same
as
age. You were born on
you're
the
like
same
in a
day.
Very gray area, dude. You're like in a very gray area.
Very gray area? What do you mean?
Great. What do you
I
mean?
mean, he's sometimes mature, but then out of nowhere he can turn to like the most immature dude of all time,
Oh,
which
wow.
is pretty. I don't know. To me, that's very endearing. I'm not gonna lie. That's,
Get
like,
you a
very-
guy that can do both. That's what they say.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's pretty endearing to me, man. It's like, oh man, this guy can. He's a jack of all trades, but master of
Master of none.
exactly.
Yeah.
Agree.
But like, do you have
Wow,
any
this is
specific
like,
pet
What
peeves?
this like narcissism right now, man? Like, yeah, I agree. Yes, I am a master of
Yeah.
all.
I mean, yeah, I agree. I have no. I don't know what to say. I don't think I'm good at anything. It's like
Wow,
I
that's-
know stuff,
okay.
but I'm not good at anything at all. I can't really do anything like
But you know
to
the
the
whole
level you expect me to do.
no, but you know the entire saying is jack of everything, master of nothing, but the former is usually better. Something like that. Something to that
Really,
effect.
I
Yeah.
thought it's best that you are good at something, you're really good at something.
I don't know.
But-
That's like the entire saying. They're saying that it's better to be a jack of all trades rather than like specialized in one field.
But because if you are a jack of all trades, that means that you might not be that knowledgeable in everything. You might just know like this, maybe the surface level of everything.
Yeah,
To
exactly.
me, that's
I
what
kinda
I
agree
felt
with
like. That
Casey here,
I
man.
just know the bare minimum.
The bare
What?
minimum. Enough to keep a conversation going, essentially.
Yeah, but actually, what is this bare minimum we're talking about here, Joel? Like, what are you addressing about?
Oh no, we were
Like,
just
what
talking
are
about
you-
like you know, like your. Do you have like something like pick with us or something like that? Like I think we just gone off like a very a very long tangent again
Ah.
out of nowhere.
This
Cool.
whole
I don't know,
podcast is
because
just
I
a
don't
bunch
know
of
why
I was just like
tangents.
talking about okay, like do you feel like sometimes I feel like you're the immature one, but then out of nowhere, if you like need help with something, you suddenly like transform to this like super mature, like he like knows what to do, like sort of guy. Like you're good
I
at
never
giving
knew what.
advices, I feel, but whether
Yeah.
those advices work or not, it's like another question. But for the most part, from my own experience, it has worked so far, kind of. But
I see. I guess I'm just there to listen.
so it's like, yeah,
Yeah, he's a pretty good
you're-
listener.
You're good at yeah. So it's like you're like a jack of all trades. You know, you're like you can at one if you need. There's a time for you to be mature. You're mature, and then when there's a time we need you to be like joking around, kind of like immature. You
have
turn to
fun,
that guy, but then you're like, you know, yeah.
I see. Sorry, I was thinking about like more academic type of stuff. It's like,
Academic
do I?
stuff.
Yeah, as in, do I like academic stuff? As in, do I know like business stuff or like science stuff or like art stuff
Yeah,
and stuff like that?
I think you're
So
like,
it's like I know that, but nowhere am I close to like
yeah. I mean,
being like even proficient in it. It's like I know about it. I can understand the topic if you're talking to me about it, but if you're going any deeper about this, like, no.
yeah.
No, but I
agree
think it's a
with
good
that,
thing
yeah,
that-
from my
I
own
think it's a good
experience talking
thing,
with you.
yeah.
But yeah.
Alright, guys, so I kind of just like want to bring up the topic of pet peeves because we've known each other for quite some time and I feel like we kind of know the ins and outs of everyone. And I'm wondering, do you guys have any pet peeves for me? Do
For
I
you?
bother you at all?
Well, actually, I have one
Well-
in particular. I'm gonna like expose all of you right now, particularly you, Casey.
Oh,
no.
Something like that.
Oh,
Some
no.
shit I
Whoa.
find pretty freaking annoying about you. You know,
Yeah,
Whoa.
go for it.
whenever you like come over to my house to stay, right? Can you please give me like the professional courtesy to like close the bathroom door whenever you
What?
like,
I
use
didn't
it?
close the
What?
bathroom door.
No,
I'm
no.
pretty sure
Whenever
I always
you
close the
whenever
bathroom
you
door.
use it, okay. Once you're done with your business, right? You just open the door, and then you just leave it open, and then you like
I'm so
never
lost.
close it. It's like, dude, come on, man. Mosquitoes, like.
Wait, I'm pretty sure I always close
No,
the
no,
door
no,
though.
no. It's always no. It's not only you in particular, but like the rest of our friend group does that, and like, oh my god, it's
Me?
so freaking like annoying me, man. Whenever that happens, right? I feel like blood vessels explode in my body.
Wait, is it me? I'm pretty sure I always
Me?
close the bathroom
Really?
door.
Huh.
Maybe you're remembering someone else.
No,
Yeah.
dude, it's definitely like.
Yeah, let's just
Uh,
blame
like,
our
every
friend.
of
Let's
you
just blame
guys.
our other friend.
But yeah.
It's not me, is it? I barely go to
No,
your
no,
place.
it's not you. It's like him
Yeah.
and like two other friends. But
Two other friends.
They
Yeah, we both
refuse
know.
to close the freaking bathroom door. for like no reason. It's just so freaking annoying, man. Come on, for God's sakes. It's either they
Thank
don't close
God.
the door or they don't turn off the lights. Dude,
Huh.
electricity bills, man. Come on, don't do this
You're very
to me,
particular
man.
about
Don't do
these
me
things,
dirty
aren't
here.
you?
Other than that, I don't know. It's like as a pet peeve for like each and every one
Personal,
of you.
like,
I don't really
Personality trait.
I don't really see that side of you guys, like, you know.
I guess my pet peeves for you, both of you is regarding like messagings and replies.
What the
Messagings
hell do
and
you mean? I
replies.
reply
Yeah,
instantly.
especially for Nisha. Oh my god! If
I
I
knew
want
this
to
was
text
coming.
you something, yeah, I need to make sure that this is not an urgent matter, because like even the smallest of like issues, like maybe it's like, hey, hi, how are you? Like it's been quite a while. You've been talking for quite some time. You probably reply to this message like 2 days later. So it's like, okay.
I'm so
Dude,
sorry.
for me, right?
I'm
Dude, for
I'm
me,
honestly
it was like
trying to
1
get
week.
better at
She didn't
it.
reply me for 1 week, Casey. So
And for Joe
That's not
instead,
even fun.
it's like I don't know when to reply.
what do you mean by
For
that?
Joey,
What do
you
you mean
don't
by
know
that?
when?
What do you mean you don't know when to reply me? What does that mean?
Yeah, because like sometimes you send the most random kind of messages and stuff like
Oh,
that.
that's just me mean,
And it's just
bro.
like, how do I reply to this?
Huh.
Well, I mean,
Does he send you random like voice messages quoting like movies?
Yes.
I mean, that was just
And
me.
like,
That was just me.
okay.
Guys, come on.
It's like, how do I reply this? If I don't reply, it seems I'm rude. But if I reply,
But if I
what
do
am I gonna
reply-
say?
No. I'm literally just sending it for a meme. I mean, you don't have to reply to anything. I mean, it was just for the reaction, dude. It was just for your own reaction.
I like to reply with another meme. That way we're on like
Yeah.
the same level.
Memeceptions. Yes.
Memeception. Yes.
So what
okay,
about Nisha?
I-
You?
Do I have any pet peeves for you
Yeah.
guys?
Yeah.
Do we even have the time? I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I don't really.
Now
I don't
now we're
really
giving her the chance to
have
expose us,
any.
but she refuses to expose us, and that is very interesting.
Yeah. Okay, Joan. You.
Oh, I'm not asking you like rip my
Sometimes.
asshole to, like, pieces
Okay.
or some shit.
Okay, no.
Okay,
I'm just gonna say you're okay. Do you consider yourself to be a very practical person?
practical as in how? Define practical.
Practical and like I guess the word is pragmatic,
Okay,
right? Like
as
you
in
don't
how?
you like to see facts and you like to like yeah you
Not really. Sometimes I just like
I don't know, you
speak
just, like-
nonsense and like go just straight up memes sometimes, and it starts like I always
Sure, but
start
that's, like,
dribbling
the
nonsense
anomaly.
out of nowhere. Sometimes you know that, and you already know that.
I don't know. I feel like whenever someone in the group chat asks for advice, you're always the one to like give like the really how you say non-sympathetic advice.
Like essentially
Your
what I'm saying
advice
is I
is
give
usually,
the
like-
real answer, like the most realistic answer possible. Is that what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. You're like you always tell it like it is, no sugarcoating, and sometimes it could come off like really aggressive. You know?
I'm sorry if that offends
Sometimes it can
you
come off-
or offends anyone, but that's just
Oh
how I am.
wow.
If you like, if you need a solution, if you need a problem to be solved, I'm just gonna tell you how it is. You know, I mean,
Yeah, and it's a good thing. And
I thought
But,
Or
you
bad
know,
things,
there's also-
it
depending
depends
on the situation.
Honestly, it kind of depends.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
but not gonna lie, a lot of the times it just seems really triggering to read it. It's just like, what the?
I mean, like, if you're coming from a really sore spot, you don't really want to hear someone, like, you know, giving instructions on how to do something and, like, have it be very blunt. I don't know. But other than that,
at that
because,
point,
like,
is it really my fault? Because at that point, you can just say you chose to be triggered. At that point,
It's more like you didn't you didn't read the atmosphere that well. It's like there's a time
Yeah, it's like
that you
reading
can
the
say
room.
that,
I
but
guess so.
not.
I'm still trying to work
Not
on that.
that.
Honestly, yeah, I get what you guys are saying. I am still trying to like work on that. That's just
yeah. But it is a good trait to have, you know, like, you tell it like it is, blunt. Like, not many people do that nowadays.
what was it? What's that Ben
Easy
Shapiro meme
culture.
again? It's like facts don't care about your feelings or something like that. Let's say hypothetically.
I'm not surprised that he said that.
So let's
So
say,
is there any pet peeves you have about me, Nisha?
yeah.
Casey. I don't know.
I'm the perfect human.
And this
being.
isn't. No, okay. Okay, how about we start with that
Curb your
narcissism of yours?
narcissism right now. Okay, but okay.
Nah, I think you're actually you're pretty chill. I don't know.
That's a
Maybe
sign of a
this
bad
means
friend
that I
right
don't
there.
really
Man.
know
If you
much
can't
about
find
you.
a pet peeve about someone, that's a sign of like
Whoa.
a bad friend. Right?
Whoa, are we not that
Whoa.
close, Casey?
Oh shit.
Are we not close to you, Casey? No,
Oh
I'm
my
just
God.
kidding. Maybe
Well,
you're.
time to get some team bonding activities here, guys.
Yeah. Should we go to like on a group activity in the woods?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, maybe I don't know you as well as I think I
Can
do.
you really not? Can you really not think of a pet peeve on Casey, Nisha? Like that's something that he does that really annoys you.
Back
Really?
in high school, maybe. Now, not really.
Yeah. I mean,
I would say back in high school, like, I feel like Casey would go with the flow. So, okay, and I mean this in, like, if someone, okay, because, like, we'll talk about, like, our friend Tyler, okay?
Yeah.
I don't know how much of a friend he is to you now, but I honestly don't know if I would call him a friend now.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. He just had something against me, and I feel like you guys would team up with him, and even you, Casey, even though like
Whoa,
we were
even
friends back
me?
in high school. I think so. So whenever
Wow,
he
I
was
did not know that.
like, yeah, whenever he was like antagonizing me, you would like pick him, I guess, or like be on his side, and I don't know, it kind of annoyed me. But I totally got over it, you
damn.
know, like.
I did
don't know.
not. I don't remember anything like
Wait,
that.
was it you? I don't know if it was.
Wait,
I
are you
think
confusing him with Nick?
Getting like facts mixed up.
Wait.
Oh my god, am I confusing him?
With Nick?
Oh.
Out of all the people, you confuse him with Nick? Are you serious, dude? For
Yo, we're
those
not
who don't know,
supposed to
Nick
use
is our
names.
other friend, another close friend of ours. But
Okay, fine, let's just use his
who
name.
apparently looks a lot like Casey here. But did you just seriously confuse?
Oh yeah. Oh no, Casey, you didn't. You defended me. Sorry.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Oh
god.
god, no.
Dude.
Ah, okay,
Curb
never
your
mind.
false
Casey, I
allegations,
seriously
dude.
can't find. I seriously don't think I can find anything.
Think hard,
Jeez,
dude.
this is kind of thinking hard. Okay.
What did he do to like make you cry, Nisha? Did Casey make you cry at one point?
Casey's never made me cry.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think I've made anyone cry before.
Yeah, I don't think he has like the power to. No offense.
Well, he has
Wow.
made me cry, you know, but yeah.
Okay, let's just put a pin on this, on like Casey's pet peeve.
No,
And we'll get back to it in the next
Wait,
episode.
Are you serious? You really can't find anything? That's pretty impressive.
Yo,
Well, guess I'm just.
no.
No.
No, you know what I'm gonna
Flex,
say
dude.
next.
We are not going there.
Well,
Maybe?
well,
Okay.
since we end. Oh,
Hey, then again, I feel like you and the whole bathroom door is not a legitimate pet peeve either.
That
Is
is,
it?
man. It's like it happens all the time, and it's freaking annoying.
wow.
It annoys
So
me.
it's
Man.
like-
You know,
so-
I'm mildly OCD, so whenever that shit happens, it's like, oh, yeah, this is
Oh.
this is not happening, dude.
Okay, that I get. Yeah.
So on this end, can we just agree that I'm just the perfect human being here?
No, I'm not. I still do not stand by this. I do not agree with this. Okay. There's gotta be
Oh,
something.
I can remember in high school. Okay. I think I got one.
Oh.
Okay,
I think
Casey's
I
getting
got
ready to
one.
get exposed
Please
right
don't
now.
be offended, because I don't think about this. I don't think this about you now. But I guess before, when like everyone was still trying to like settle into entering a new class or entering a new school, right?
Yeah.
I guess we were kind of like friends first, but I did feel like you were slightly clingy. No
Sorry.
offense.
Sorry. What was that?
She said you were slightly.
Okay, so
clingy.
we. Oh wow, thanks, Joan.
Oh, clingy.
No. Yeah, no, I think
Don't
it's
take back
because,
your
like,
words,
you were,
Anisha.
like,
You already said it.
okay. No, you were only clingy because like we haven't found like other friends yet, and we were like the only like ones, you know. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
You guys
essentially,
are,
we were
you
like
guys are
grouped
always
together.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Ah.
Yeah,
But-
we were like that familiar face, right? And we didn't
That
want to be
familiar.
like.
But how did that?
Yeah, we
annoy
were
you,
like that
though?
familiar face.
But how did that
Ah.
annoy you?
Okay.
How did that annoy you though?
it wasn't annoying, but I felt like, I don't know, I guess I'm also kind of a loner. So like having someone always tag me around. I don't know. This only happened this only happened for like the first few months of school, and then once you settled in and made new friends, you know, you kind of like drifted away, and then I'm like, oh no, Casey, where are you
Okay,
going?
cut the bullshit, Michelle. We all know what you what you were
Oh
really after.
my God.
Is it because you think Casey was nerdy at the time and then you wanted to make friends with the cool
No.
kids? Is that it? Is that it?
Whoa! Oh
Don't
my!
lie
Yo,
to me, Michelle. Are you lying?
What?
Oh, what
No.
is this?
Do you consider me cool? What? Wait, what?
What?
It's like, is it because, did you find Casey clingy because you like didn't want him to be around you because he was like perceived to be like the nerdy kid while you wanted to like mix
Okay,
up
you're
with
just
the
trying to
cooler
start things
kids?
now.
Wow.
Okay. Let's not get it twisted. I just didn't. It got
Casey,
clingy when he
there it is
started
right
like
there.
following
She
me
just-
around. Whoa!
She just admitted it to
I
you
did
right
not-
there.
He was not nerdy. He wasn't like that guy who just like talked about science facts all day. What?
I mean, okay, he
Casey,
doesn't.
you're
Like,
fine.
he has that image, right? So during the time when we were
No.
still not close, you had that image. You know, he was like he was a nerdy kid. You wanted to
No.
really.
Listen, the only way I can describe it is like we were grouped together during like the first couple months of school. So of course it's natural for us to like spend time together, I guess. Because we haven't like formed friendships elsewhere. But then once he started finding people, you know, it kind of drifted. Or it expanded, but it didn't really drift, yeah.
No,
So
I
it's
was
not like-
I was just busting your
yeah.
balls just now, Nisha. I was like, okay, I was just
Uh-huh.
kind of joking right there.
Uh-huh.
Relax. So I was just kind of.
You remember that whole blunt conversation we were having? Yeah. Just
Let's
coming
not get
right
into that.
circle.
Oh my God! The
Let's
face
not
of
get-
regrets he's making right now.
But yeah, I guess that's like the only thing I can think of. Pretty much.
What as for pet peeves for like, you know, like
Hey, man.
like Casey, what do you think about us?
How? What do I think about?
No, I mean like what do you find annoying about us?
Well, I just said like it's basically the chat thing in general.
Okay, what do you think?
It's like-
Do you like about us the most? Aha.
Like about?
Yeah. Okay. I feel like this is gonna be like a tougher question than pet peeves. But okay, yeah, go on.
Well, I guess for Joven.
Oh, we're straight going to me, huh? Okay, cool. Let's do this.
Sometimes it's I think the things we talked about. I think.
Such as?
Yeah, I can't think.
Well, I mean,
my
like,
brain's
I mean,
a
you don't
bit
have to go into
fried.
detail of it. Like, is it like the deep conversations we have all the time, or like
Yeah,
academic questions
kinda-
related to like topics related to academics?
It's just
or
in
something
general
like
the talks we have. It's like it's really nice to talk to you. It's like this kind of conversation is not everyone can like not everyone you know can have this kind of conversations with you. If you get what I'm saying.
that? So it's like not something that you would necessarily talk with Nisha with, like those kind of topics. Is
No,
that-
actually, I think I would still say the same topics with Nisha.
oh,
I think
okay.
you two are quite similar. You know?
I think that's what makes like our chemistry kind of different from others. It's because like we're on the same level, I feel.
Yeah, I mean,
we're just.
I mean, although Nisha is a girl, I still treat her like part of the boys, you know, like she's
Part of the
part
boys.
of the boys, you know? But, yeah.
Yeah,
know.
I feel like we can talk about whatever, and there's like no judgment between us, so that's pretty nice.
Yeah, I agree on that.
Yeah.
Do you have anything on Nisha you want to like give good comments about? I guess.
Ooh, do me.
Good comments about.
Like, any good traits
Wow.
about her?
Okay, on that note,
No, I just
thanks for
On
joining
that
in.
That's a very, very tough question. Not gonna lie.
It's just really, it's hard for you guys.
Oh no,
No, I
if
mean,
it's hard.
Is there something good about
If,
me?
if it's hard, that means something's wrong. I guess it's
Yeah,
just easy
man.
to talk to for some reason. Like we don't interact with each other that much. Like we don't chat with each other a lot of times. But for some reason, we can go like entire month without talking to each other. But when we started chatting again, it's like there's no amount of time has passed. It's like we just met yesterday. That's
Yeah, man.
That's just like that.
Our
isn't
spark
that what
has
friends
never
is
faded,
about?
you know.
Yeah, it's like you just don't get downgraded to the acquaintance level.
Hey, keep me up there. I don't want to go down. I don't want to go down, man.
So like
Okay,
so like for me, right? When, I know,
Mhm.
man. For Casey, I know it's like, yeah, I would say I kind of agree with what you said to me. It's like some topics, honestly, is like, I mean, to me personally, some topics is like only exclusively, like, only being like perfect for me to like discuss with you only. Like,
Hmm.
I think like almost all my topics are like pretty much exclusively like for you for some reason. I don't know why. It's like I wouldn't really like
I see.
try to ask like talk to Nisha or like some of my other close friends about it. Like only
Huh.
specifically for you. I
Interesting.
know it's kind of weird.
Aw,
Like um
that's pretty cute.
like like questions like kind of like those deep questions which I kind of like personally, like get like very deep and philosophical type of questions. So I think you're just a
Hmm.
very just a generally and very understanding person. You know, like you can see things from different perspectives, which I
Interesting.
clearly have a problem with sometimes, like most of the times. So yeah, it's good to have a person with different perspectives on some stuff. So yeah, I think it's just that easy approachability to like conversations and like advice sometimes. So yeah, I think that's what I kind of like about you. Honestly, just like very approachable, very straight to the point, logical sometimes, but sometimes very illogical if the
Sometimes
topic is
we're
very
ah.
illogical. But yeah, yeah.
Well, it comes with the package.
Yeah. I know for
There's
Nisha,
that
I
narcissism
honestly I
showing.
could say the same thing
Just
for
kidding.
Nisha. It's like there are specific topics only I could talk to Nisha about. You know, it's like there's some things I can't really talk to Casey about, but some things I really can go like deep about, deep on stuff with Nisha. So it's
Do
like I don't know.
Is everyone feeling the same way? Like Nisha, what is the thing that you like about both of us? Is it
About both of you guys?
yeah? Is it this as well? Similar?
So it is this, but I wouldn't necessarily count it as like okay, so I can talk to you guys about like just about anything and you won't really have much judgment for it,
Hmm.
right? So I think I've been like but I think I've only found that out like pretty recently because I'm more of a closed off person. But
Ah.
if you've noticed like I've been contributing more to the group chat and like
Debatable, but okay,
no, not enough.
debatable,
Debatable.
debatable.
Okay, fine, fine. But I think okay, so I'll start with like Joven.
Okay,
So I think he's more of like he's like the inspirational speaker of the group. Not gonna lie, but like whenever someone's like, okay, I shouldn't use the phrase "down bad" because I've searched it up on Urban Dictionary and it means
why
depressingly
why
horny.
would you use okay no, whatever could go on.
Okay, but like, yeah, but like if anyone is like feeling kind of low and they mention it in the group chat, I think Joven would be the first to like, you know, give like words of encouragement and like essentially make you feel like you can literally crush anything. So, yeah, I'm serious. And it's like, I feel like you're always the first one with like, you know, like encouragement and like positivity. So I feel like that's like a good trait about you, you know?
My optimism is pretty high.
Your blunt
My blunt
optimism. Yes.
optimism. Yes.
Blunt optimism. And I think for Casey,
Hmm.
I'm just kidding.
Nothing to say.
I honestly lost my train of thought.
No pet peeves. Nothing good to say about him as well.
I think for Casey, it's actually kind of like, I think it's because it's how humble he is, right? Like, you're very down to earth. Like, everyone is in our group, but I feel like you're pretty down to earth, and especially like with what's happened to you and like where you are now, right? Like, I know it's not like good to judge people based on like where they've studied or everything, but I feel like it's pretty impressive that like you've gotten really far in your education and yet you've like still managed to like stay the same.
Really?
You know, like the same person that I met like 5 years ago. So yeah, yeah,
Wow,
I appreciate
I actually
it.
never thought of that before.
Legit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm telling you this now. I don't know, cause like you know how we were talking about how like when people drift apart, they like stop talking to you, they ignore you. Yeah, I mean like you're still here, so that's nice.
Interesting.
Short summary. But yeah, guys, I feel like that's all we have to say for now. And I like that we ended it on a really high note.
Yeah,
Um,
it's
Pretty
about
heartwarming, not
positive
gonna lie. Like, oh man.
Very positive
Very
stuff,
heartwarming,
guys. And I guess with that, this concludes the very first episode of Third Night Podcast.
Thank you everyone for watching. It's been a good time.
Joven,
It's
Casey,
been a pretty good time.
any last words?
last word seems
why
a bit
last
grim,
word?
but
No last words?
well, if you enjoyed it,
Alright.
like and subscribe, I
Yeah.
guess.
Like and subscribe,
Smash the like
and
button,
we will
everyone.
see you. Smash the like. Alright, and we will see you in the next episode.
Ciao, guys.
Bye.
Bye.